We're live.
We're live. Hi, world.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Anticlimactic.
Greetings. Hello. Hello. Yes, we're here. We're back at it again. So enthusiastic.
And Daniel.
It has been a couple of minutes for me, at least. Something. Water, desk, cat, metal hooks, everywhere. It was a fiasco for a little bit there, but it's all good now. Everything's cleaned up. The cat's still alive, and the hooks are properly cleaned up and put away. I'm Robert. I'm the game master for Whispers of Doom, where we played through Rusthenge and are now adventuring forth into 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, standalone adventure path, 200th anniversary volume by Paizo. It's great fun. Lots of little callbacks, and essentially a little dungeon crawl with some political intrigue and things to do around town that should break up the monotony of going in a dungeon and back out. But yeah, essentially you make a dungeon. But yeah, that's me. Who are you guys? Who are you playing?
Yo.
Hi.
That's funny. I think I said it first, so I'm gonna go. My name is Dylan. I am playing Calliope Dan Muir, who is a human champion of Pharasma. I almost said cleric, but that's not the case. She is a champion.
Champion of our hearts.
Yep. Can't see.
Queen sings about her.
Know what's going on. Actually, no, she got a torchlight at the end of last ep, so she's seeing. She can see clearly now. The torch is lit. She can see all obstacles in her way.
The torch is lit.
You weren't looking, but I was totally like dancing to the song right as you started singing. It was perfect.
Yeah.
We both went to the same spot.
I was thinking of the Shrek movie. Or one part of the Shrek. Maybe that might have been Shrek 2. Anyway, hi, my name is Cody. Otherwise known on as Bard Tales here on Twitch. Avid Shrek soundtrack listener.
It's a good soundtrack.
And it is a good soundtrack, especially Shrek 2. But anyway, round 2, Electric Boogaloo. I am playing Giddy, who is a goblin, something or other, that if you have been paying attention, you probably know what he is by this point, or you might not be familiar with Paizo. In that case, you might still not know. And welcome. Bless you.
Guys, Shrek 2 came out in 2004.
Oh.
It may be older than some of our audience.
I don't doubt that at all, to be honest.
And this is what alcohol is made for.
Yeah, for real.
I love how gigantic that glass is right now.
It's huge.
It's just.
Is this the? I love how you also had a glass of water that you spilled, but you didn't spill the massive mug of beer that was located conveniently nearby. Let's just talk about that alcoholism for a second.
The world was telling me something.
No, my family's spilling beer is alcohol abuse.
I guess we should continue introducing ourselves. I'm Jacob, aka Spellcrashers. I play Silflay Flamgast, a Leshy Oracle.
Alrighty. I'm Nick, also known as Red sometimes. I'm playing Brip Mooncling, the Tripkey Ranger.
Oh, that's everybody. Yeah, cool. Great. Awesome. Yeah.
We did it.
We did it. Congratulations to us.
Woo.
Pat ourselves on the
Good
back.
night, everybody. I'm just kidding.
That's
Right,
it.
good night. Goodbye.
Yeah.
What's going on? Everybody have a good weekend?
Boy, over here.
Yeah?
Yes.
Liked it?
Yeah.
Hated it?
Yeah. I liked it. If you're a Lord of the Rings nerd, go watch it. It will
Not right now, but
yeah. Yeah. Catch a showing after 10 p.m. PST tonight if you're going tonight.
Yeah, watch us stay
We
here.
come first.
10 o'clock showing on a Monday.
For those of you who clearly don't have to work in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Fun movie. Some we know said it was a little too long, but if you know your lore, it's gonna hit a lot of it's gonna get a lot of kudos.
I like it long.
Cool.
I'm not gonna make a comment. I know that was the bait.
It's a trap.
I'm not falling for it this time.
It's a trap.
It's a
Yeah.
trap. It was too long though.
He
in
has
all
a
honesty.
master proficiency in baiting.
That's funny. I don't think it was too long, but
I love
yeah,
the extended
I'm-
versions. So yeah, that's me.
Well, okay.
100%.
But as Jacob said, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you will love it. My partner is a huge Lord of the Rings nerd, absolutely loved it, was engaged the whole time. I had to pee like an angry racehorse about 20 minutes in, and then I came back and
Oh, that's a
50,000 things happened. Of course, I missed like the fastest part of the movie. Other than that, it's a lot of slow build-up and classic Lord of the Rings tomfoolery in that aspect.
Except anime.
Except anime. And admittedly pretty, like, I mean, Lord of the Rings movies, of course, were violent too, but this one had some moments where I was like, oh, all right.
It's not as bloody as Princess Mononoke, but it's closer to that level.
Yes.
Mm.
And
Right
if you don't
around
know what
there.
Princess Mononoke is, I mean,
You should go watch that.
you should
Just-
go watch that.
That's
like,
all. Yeah.
pause the stream, go watch it, come finish the recap. Like that's
Well,
classic literature right there.
don't pause the
Yeah.
stream. Just leave us on mute the tab.
Lurk?
That way
Yeah.
we still
Leave
get
us
to
on
you.
red.
Definitely go watch that. This is my second favorite.
I
Miyazaki movie.
fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah?
good.
Nausicaa's my
Naus-
first favorite.
Nausicaa's number
Ooh,
one, then
Nausicaa's pretty
Mononoke for
good,
me.
too.
Nausicaa's really good.
I
People
saw
overlook
Nausicaa.
Castle in the Sky.
Yes, I love Castle in the Sky.
Hmm.
I think Castle in the Sky was officially my first Ghibli movie.
Mm,
Hmm.
interesting.
I didn't realize it was a Ghibli movie at the time. I was just walking around in the family video and was like, that looks fun as a 8-year-old.
I think the first one I watched was Totoro, and then Spirited Away,
Mhm.
or Mononoke, and then Spirited Away.
Mm.
Mononoke. Was
Spirited Away was the second one I ever saw
I love
because
Spirited
Cartoon Network
Away.
was playing it.
Oh yeah, just don't mistakenly be like, isn't Grave of the Firefly Studio Ghibli? It's not.
Hi, children. Are you ready to be traumatized?
I've never seen that, but I
You
know what
can't,
happens.
can't
so.
tell by my reaction. That's a movie you gotta be kind of settled in for.
Yeah.
That's a movie that you have to accept grief early.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's so good though. It's a good movie, but gotta be in the mood for it, I guess.
Are you in the mood to be wildly depressed? Welcome to Grave of the Fireflies.
All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Back into this grave beneath Sandpoint. But before we do, are you guys ready to live by the
Live
die?
by the
Die by the
Die
Die
die.
by the die. Oh, we were actually prepared.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
No.
Give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. It's generous.
Feels low.
So last time, our heroes had a very controversial request from the High Priest of the Sandpoint Cathedral. Father Absalar Xantus had the party questioning their ethics, morals, and religious dogmas. Why? Because he asked them to find the bones of the Nephilim, or Aasimar, if we want to bring it back to legacy terms. This woman named Nualia, who was behind the fiery goblin raid that happened in Sandpoint 17 years ago. So he can perform a ritual with his will they won't they acquaintance, a seer elf woman and cleric of Ashava named Aldrani.
That's the vibe. Sorry to cut you off. I didn't realize that was the thing.
I didn't either.
Completely reframes my view on this, but
they're gonna get together to perform this ritual to forgive Nualia's spirit and apologize on behalf of Nualia's adoptive father, who was the previous high priest, and also on behalf of the people of Sandpoint. Because her adoptive father treated her like a spectacle and something that he could have used to leverage his position in the church. So not at all like a daughter. Then there's the shitty townsfolk that also didn't help while she was growing up here in Sandpoint. These backwater buffoons would vote for a leopard that promised not to eat their faces. For example, they'd pluck her hairs to make a fuck tea to fuck to, and needless to say, didn't fucking work. Still, they believed and pestered her for her entire life. She got older and a little rebellious and found a dude named Delic. They fucked. She got preggy. Delic no wanty. And with no one else to turn to, she run real far away until she finds Lamashtu, the mother of monsters, and empowers her to exact vengeance upon Sandpoint. And almost succeeds. I did write this.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense now. I was like,
it's really good. I just wanted to know if this is like word for word what you wrote.
Right, exactly.
I love it.
This isn't a Paizo recap.
But I had to ask. He no wanty, so she run.
That's what I said, the fuck tea. Let's find that for a minute.
Yeah.
Play that tape back.
Sorry to derail. I had to know.
I had a lot of fun writing this. I was real tired at work today, and
you fucked this.
10 out of 10.
Did you have a giant mug of beer by you then too?
No, I did not. I was quite sober, and maybe the 4 cups of coffee put me to this point, but yeah. Anyway, she found Lamashtu, the mother of monsters, empowered her to murder and destroy and burn Sandpoint and the people within, but she didn't succeed in that plan. So, filthy, dirty adventurers thwarted her, ended her life, and plans for another raid, which is something that they uncovered also. So yeah, you guys are here to help Father Xantus and Odrani make up with this woman's soul so she finds peace in eternity instead of turmoil. And why you guys specifically? It's because her bones are gone. Something.
Not the bones.
Not the bones. The bones are gone. That fuck tea won't help here.
Not the bone worms. Not the bone worms.
Father Xantus is like, would you like some tea? it's for fucking.
Very special. Just straight up with it.
Yeah.
Get it
Like, I still believe in consent.
Yeah, no, I mean, Xantus probably took the bones to make the tea. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways. He told you guys something dug up from beneath her coffin, souped her bones, and he thinks it's ghouls and believes that you guys can handle it. Gave you guys some items. You met Nafar Vosk, the keeper of the cemetery, and then slid down a hole he dug out. Not he didn't do it. It wasn't him. Somebody else did. But he prepared the hole for you guys to slide down. You guys.
I'm trying so hard not to
that sentence. I hate that sentence with a burning passion.
I need help.
Did you write that part too?
Yeah. No, I didn't. Well, some of it. Anyways, you guys found some goblin ghouls down there and the leader Glorkus. Giddy tried to talk to them into not eating them, but they seemed quite hungry for fresh meat. Glorkus was enraged that his prayers were interrupted and yelled out something like, "You all will make a great gift for Chief Rip Nugget," before the other goblin ghouls leapt toward you all with their claws out and hungry jaws wide open, hoping to tear into your flesh. So this is where we will start tonight. Goblin ghouls.
That's what I said.
Gabagool.
Oh,
Wait.
the music stopped, and I was like, "Did my computer just crash? What happened?"
Oh, we off. Scene transition. Yeah.
Yes.
Time for a fight. Whoa. It's a pretty gnarly fight song.
Just like the Deadpool saying,
Right.
I'm gonna run you over the Zamboni in 5 minutes. That's not actually what he says, but it's about to the point.
All right. So we're at the top of round. Where are we? Top of round 2 with Glorkus to start.
Top around 2.
Glorkus is down here,
Uh-oh.
far
Okay,
to
there
the
we go. Now I can see.
south. And, yes, he yells out, Rick Nugget will enjoy a fresh feast of meat from your bones. And he will cast a spell. Ooh, let's see. How far is Giddy? How far are you, Giddy?
A spell.
All right, so Giddy is engaged and flanked by 2 other goblin ghouls, some 30 or 40 feet to the north of Glorkus. Actually, just 20 feet, so within range of this spell. And I would like for
Struggling.
Giddy to roll a fortitude save.
That sounds problematic. Is there going to be one in the chat, or do I just roll?
Just go ahead and roll, please.
Okay. Sorry, Foundry is taking the hottest of minutes to load right now.
It took a good minute for me.
Yeah, I think your bandwidth might be having some issues, Robert,
You might be
on the
right.
stream and otherwise.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
All right, Fortitude.
There it is.
Oh, did we freeze?
Yeah, I think we're kind of freezing in and out.
Oh no! In this frozen clip, I look like I'm on something. I am not. If you take a photo of me, it looks like I'm high, and I'm like, I am not. But they're like, you live in California, and you got that haircut. I'm like, you're just stereotyping me, and you are wrong.
What do you mean you don't surf?
I've also never surfed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Still on the mapless overlay.
How about that?
It's thinking.
Might take a second.
No.
Apologies. The Grinch stole my bandwidth.
Excuse me.
It's okay. It gives Rip and I more time to decide how to dispatch all of these goblins.
The bright side is 2 bright sides. 1, Giddy rolled a total of a 24 for that fortitude save. The other bright side is I finished my rat cannon.
Nice.
So very excited about that. For the podcast listeners, no, I'm not talking about something very odd. I'm talking about a Warhammer mini.
Oh, yeah, the stream is struggling.
My tactic
there's
plan
music.
is hunt, prey, hunter's aim, hunt, prey, hunter's aim, rinse and repeat.
That sounds about right.
He's got his hockey
Fucking
cycle.
low.
Just Ranger things.
All right, so a 24 is a save, so you're going to take half damage.
Woo! Beautiful. Love to see it.
As you're hit with this void energy. He yells out, Cabriri, give me the strength to murder these fools.
Oh,
Feel like-
Cabriri, if you could not do that, I would appreciate it. From one goblin to another.
Calibri, the font god.
That's funny.
Nobody. Okay.
No, that took me a minute.
No, it was good. That was solid. I turned my mic off to type.
I was a little deep in thought looking at the map, so I didn't catch it.
All
I
right.
just
And for his last action,
It
he's gonna
didn't
cast
process.
Shield. Then we'll go to Brip.
Okay. Brip is going to hunt prey on this one. And 2 action. Wait, no. I actually believe I need to reload.
Oh, that's right. That's the thing that we have to do.
So I'm
Honesty.
gonna reload and take cover or hide at the same time, with my what is it called? Crossbow ace.
Ooh, like that little effect there.
So I'm gonna roll a stealth check. So I reload and get an opportunity to stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure how
Solid.
that's interpreted.
Take cover. Just the stealth. All right.
And that's one of my actions. And then I'm going to take a strike. Unfortunately, it's not hunted prey or hunter's aim or anything like that, but he's weak right now. Gonna take him out. I rolled a 11 on the die for a 22 to hit, which appears to be a hit.
Sure is.
Can I add sneak attack to this?
Let's see. Against his perception DC. Yes, he is off guard. Gonna stab.
11 damage.
All right, describe your kill.
So Brip on this map coming into the hallway, he kind of ducks into the corner behind Silflay and sees Silflay getting, grouped around, and takes a moment to hide, takes a good shot at the weakened enemy. I believe that's only 2 actions, right? But yeah, so he puts a bolt through him surprisingly. He doesn't even see it coming. Comes from behind Souffle, sort of.
Dope.
Right in the face.
Splat. He just crumples.
And then I think second action.
Third action?
Could I crossbow ace
Oh, no. You're right. Sorry. Go ahead.
twice in the same round?
Did you shoot twice?
No, I shot once, and now I need to reload. I reloaded with a move, and then I fired.
Yeah, that's the crossbow ace. So you reloaded with the crossbow ace.
And then I have another action, which I'd like to
Shot.
reload and hide again.
Yes. Yep, that'll work.
Okay, so I'll roll a stealth. That is my third action to hide and reload my crossbow. That's it.
That's dope. Okay, perfect. After you, it is Souffle.
Okay. Seeing this situation and seeing Giddy get kind of Giddy get got.
Indeed.
I'm gonna look at Giddy and just kind of in the moment have to make sort of eye contact with him, right? Like I wear that emotionless mask, but through the eye holes, you're gonna see the left eye kind of like glow white and almost like you catch a shape of a flower.
Mhm.
as I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on you.
Beautiful.
So if you take any hostile actions, this will end. But while it is active, any creature that attempts to attack you has to make a save against Sanctuary. And anywhere where possible, if they save, they can attack. But failure, crit failure, they either waste that action or they can't attack you at all. And so as soon as that light fades, I'm gonna kind of raise my hands up as you see sort of like some of these embers from my leaves kind of raise up and then kind of fall and almost kind of create a smoke screen as I cast shield on myself.
Nice.
Big fan.
And that is gonna be my turn.
Sick.
Giddy is currently Glinda in a bubble.
She came down in a bubble, bro.
I love how that's starting to crop up again just because Wicked came out.
Yeah,
Such a classic fucking little clip.
I
It's so
wish we
good.
could see the beginning of that conversation. It's
The
just, like,
Wicked
so out of
Witch,
context.
bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And what was her sister? A princess.
Princess.
Oh, I guess I should cast. I'll actually cast Sanctuary on you, Giddy. My bad. I'll put that
Yes.
effect on you.
As you do that, it is the Goblin Ghoul just to the south of Giddy. It is its turn. It's gonna yell, "Me hungry! Me chomp!"
And Giddy blows a raspberry at it from inside of the bubble.
Oh, I have to roll a will save against the Sanctuary, I think. Right? Or is
Yes, I don't know how to.
You hit the cast button on the spell.
Yeah, but it's from an item.
Oh,
Well, there's Sanctuary.
okay.
See if we can. Let's see if I can drag it out from there. Giddy, did that work?
So far, no.
No. it's
Okay, well, it's a DC 20, a DC War 20.
Okay, so I'll roll the
So
will
far,
save.
no good.
See if it can attack. It fails. Can't attack the target and wastes the action. Can't attempt further attacks against the target this turn. And as it attempts to bite out, like reach out with its face to bite down on you, something just prevents it. And it kind of tries to swipe out of you also. It's like, ah! Just grabbing the air around you, looking confused and angry. Let's say its turn ends.
It's okay. We all get a little confused every once in a while.
It is Giddy's turn.
All right. So, would you consider summoning my Eidolon to be a hostile action?
It's a good question. What would
'Cause I-
Sanctuary consider?
I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't, because it's not an attack. It's just summoning something.
It's true.
So the fact that we're in combat is irrelevant.
Don't
Correct.
know. I think it might consider it a hostile action. You're in the middle of combat, casting.
Does it have?
Yeah. What's
Does it
the
have like
properties of it?
somatic and verbal components, or is it like a purely mental act?
Definitely
if the
not purely
target
mental.
uses a hostile action.
Yeah, because I think if you start to like cast a spell to summon it, that would seem. But if you were just like, and then
So
and then they
it's
showed up,
concentrate,
it's,
manipulate. It's concentrate, manipulate, teleportation.
I think the manipulate would make it look like it's. Yeah, you're casting a spell, and it would to them look like a hostile action.
Interesting. All right. Well, in that case, instead, Giddy is going to pop out and drink a potion.
Okay, that wouldn't be. I don't think that'd be considered hostile.
super hostile.
I should hope not.
Like flipping
just
them
taking
off
a
all
little
the time.
sip.
He's got a gun.
Yeah.
There's a gun in that drink. There we go. So Giddy is going to heal for 9 points of damage.
Boy.
That gun healed him.
And then I think the next... Well, I don't know. If we're considering light to be hostile, or a spell, sorry, to be a hostile action. Oh, wait, no, I can't cast light anyway. It's 2 actions.
I got
I
that
think-
torch, though.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm going to throw
And
that torch right in the middle of the room.
And I guess the only person that really technically needs the torch has it, so...
Mhm.
If I move, does the sanctuary go with me?
Yes.
Yep. As
Okay,
long as
cool.
you don't take any hostile actions, you have it for a minute.
Okay, cool. So Giddy is going to get the fuck out of there. Just like I getting out of dodge here. Goodbye. He's gonna run over Cheer. Over to this rock
All right, so Giddy
on the west side.
You move a little bit to the northwest of the ghoul group, goblin ghoul group. No reactions.
Beautiful.
The
Huh.
initiative-
Try to be diplomatic with your cousins, and they try and eat you. Typical Christmas.
All right, so we have 2 goblin ghouls just to the south of Silflay, both of which are going to attack.
Okay.
We're going to go for... Yeah, let's just do some jaw attacks. Bite, bite. Bite, bite, claw.
Bite.
Excuse me.
There's the bite. Hit with the 25. Second bite. That's a critical miss.
Cool.
And swipe the claw. Another miss. Alright, so just the 1 bite. Jaw attack succeeds. Here's the damage.
That would have crit Sif.
Who? Oh. So
At this point, I'm not too sure of anything that wouldn't have crit Sif.
Well, I know.
You take some of the damage. Looks like you resist a little bit of it. And please roll a fortitude save.
Okay. Yeah, I have 2 fizz resist.
Resist to fizz. Ain't no carbonated soda going down that throat.
26.
26 is.
I was thinking that too, so don't feel too bad about that one.
I felt terrible.
I was
saying
thinking physical education. I was trying to come up with something for phys ed.
it. I'm not climbing that rope, coach.
That's why I didn't say anything.
I never had to do the rope climb.
Okay, no effect, and that's its turn.
From
all
the
3 actions.
Sounds like
What?
I was reading the chat.
Oh.
Tim and Ganger killing it tonight.
He's armed. Get him.
The potion contained potassium benzoate.
All right, we're gonna go for 2 jaws and a swipe again with this other goblin ghoul next to the other one, south of Silflay. Bite, bite, swipe. The bite hit to 27, and the other bite and swipe missed. So here's damage from that one. Oh, minimum. You take 1
Sweet.
point of damage and fortitude save, please.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. It was almost a 2, but it's a 20 total.
Yeah. It's close.
All right, you are fine. Fine, fine, fine.
Cool. Calliope, I need you to come in here and like
Be a
fuck
target.
these goblins up, man. Like-
Be a target.
It is Calliope's turn, who is at the back of the group, closest to the entrance.
right, that was just like a bunch of children slap fighting.
Yeah.
Ganging up on the one cousin and then
Anti-Calliope's coming in here now.
And anti-Calliope, and because you are crouched, your movements halved throughout the entire.
Yes, exactly. So that is going to be 2 strides for me to get in here behind these goblins, but she is going to move all the way in here. So that's 2 actions stride.
Are you
or
able
2
to,
stride actions.
I think you have to tumble through, right?
I can't just move through. They're like tiny. I feel like I would be able to be like, fucking move.
No, you're crouched.
Can I do?
You could move through me.
You're crouched
and,
down.
and go over here.
Okay. In that case, then I could go right there.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just crawl on top of the dead one.
That actually might be. No, it would still be 2 strides.
Yeah, that would be 2 strides there.
Yeah, no matter what, it'll take me 2 strides to get in here. So.
But you're in there.
All right. Yep. In here. I do declare that she had her sword out prior.
I do declare.
So she will swing out one-handed on the bastard sword as
One
I have a
hand at the
two-handed grip?
bastard.
Sorry, I think it said I had 2 hands on it, so just making sure that's correct. So she swings out with his sword.
Oh no!
It's a natural 1.
No.
I love it.
That's a critical fumble.
Yes.
Not a
melee.
Gonna walk up and hit me.
Yeah, I think she comes in here and she's just crouched. It's dark. Their shadows are at play here, and she is going to end up being confused. Maybe she knocks her head on a stalactite or something. Oh, did you put a status on me?
I did, the confused status, yeah.
Oh, the confused. Oh, okay. I thought that my AC dropped from like squeezing or something. But yes. What a great turn. I can finally do something. At least now I can hopefully be a target so that Silflay is not taking all these bites and slashes. So yeah, Calliope walks in like army crouch, like squat, duck walks. I don't even know how you would like describe it.
Duck walk sounds accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like waddling in. Tries to swing at this goblin and just like, whoa.
Yeah, you crawl up, and I think Silflay just kind of looks over at you. We really gotta fix your vision after this.
Seriously.
It is right there.
I just need to be 5th level. I have dark vision, I promise. This is by design. I'm just 1 level behind.
All right, that's all your actions, unfortunately, and we go back to Glorkus at the top of round 3. He's cackling and laughing way down here in the southern part of the cavern. And he is going to.
I see you brought us a tall one with extra meat on her bones. This is probably the best gift Chief Ripnugget has ever seen. He will applaud us, and we will grow. We will grow in his ranks. Yes, we will please him.
Now, see, you just can't talk about a woman like that.
I don't see gender.
And he casts a spell.
Oh, great. He's one of those.
Calliope, please roll a fortitude save.
Ooh, okay. If I fail this and take damage, I could end the confusion, so hopefully I fail. Fortitude, correct?
Yes.
You said fortitude, Robert? Okay.
Yes, fortitude, please.
All right.
Oh.
That is a 2 on the die, so we're only going up. Next one will be a 3. We'll be all right.
That is a critical failure.
Yes, total of 11.
Silflay talks to you, and you look at the goblin. You're like, "All right, I'm listening, Silflay."
All right, so you are smacked dead center with this this ray of greenish purple energy,
man.
and you feel suddenly sapped of energy.
Oh,
All your
no.
strength is just gone. You can barely hold your sword up.
Oops.
You are enfeebled 3 with that crit failure.
Damn.
Oh,
That's rough.
And Glorkus is just cackling.
Oh no, that's not damage. That's
Cabrini is in
whack.
our favor today.
That's whack.
Mm.
That's wild.
And it will cast last action shield again.
I feel like this session's gonna give Calliope
A hernia.
what is it? No, like claustrophobia. Like
Yeah,
after
right.
this,
That
she's
too.
like, I'm not going in there.
Not wrong.
Brip, you are up.
Okay. Brip has already reloaded. He's already stealth, so I think the first thing he's gonna hunt prey on this goblin south of Silflay
Oh. Okay.
and do a 2-action hunter's aim.
Oh my gosh.
Critical hit.
The 28, yep.
Spicy.
Rolling DiMaggio. Can I put my sneak attack on?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh my
36 damage.
Bro.
Rip.
God. Found the MVP.
Don't
of
talk
the-
to my friend that way.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, go ahead and describe your kill.
so I think in this situation, Brip has just been sitting silent and motionless and silent, since last round. And same thing, a bolt just comes pinpoint from behind Silflay. Almost, imagine Silflay almost felt it, so precision over your shoulder, and gets him while he's talking and like in the mouth through the brain.
Jawing at you.
And then Brip says, "You shouldn't talk about a woman that way." And that's all his actions.
Okay. All right, so Flay, you are up. Calliope does not look well, or even aware of what's happening now. Dylan is shaking his head. It's very disappointed.
No, yeah, it's like I didn't get to do anything because I can't see, and I didn't get to do anything because she didn't know what's going on. That's the game.
That is the game.
Damn.
Better with.
Had to play human.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
just kidding.
It's true. No, I even said like we shouldn't all be human again. And it was like, I'm gonna build another human.
I'm gonna do human anyway.
Right. Let's see. I think going. Oh yeah, I think you get that kill. So Flay's gonna look back at you. That was really good, but I can't reach that guy in the back. Because I got cones. I don't got shit to get him.
I got
cones.
They're multiplying.
Oh,
And I can't reach that guy.
Yeah, I think. Well, let me. I can't. How do you aim cones? I don't know how to look at cones.
So when you
here.
click place it, if you press shift and then roll your mouse wheel.
Okay, so I can hit these guys, yeah? Yeah, I can hit both of these guys.
Oh, you gotta turn it so that way the point is on your square.
Wait, I'm confused.
Hold on.
Oh, I see. It hit them. Okay, let me do it again. So you say I hold it?
So
How do I...
so with it, so you click place the 15-foot cone, right, and it's floating on your mouse, right?
Uh-huh.
And then if you press and hold shift while it's floating on your mouse, and then roll your mouse wheel, you can turn the direction, and then left click to place it.
So, yeah, I can indeed get to both.
Yes.
So I will. Yeah. So it's bone spray, but it's flavored as the leaves this time kind of rip off of me and become more like flechette rounds.
Cool.
Flaying out. So I need both of these guys to give me a reflex save.
Okay. Souffle cast. What's Bulbasaur's leaf attack?
Razor leaf.
Razor leaf. Yeah, but I don't have a high critical chance. Cool. So
Oops.
here is
here's their
damage. Not great.
Can't click on this. What's the save against?
It's a reflex
DC
20.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
One succeeds, the other fails.
Okay, so half damage and full damage. So half is do they take the bleed on a success? Probably not. Let me look. Bone spray. It just says 2d10 piercing plus 1 bleed.
All right. It looks like they are unaffected by bleed, as your leaf-shaped flechettes slice through them. You see that they bleed no blood, but one of them does fall. So you can describe that kill if you'd like.
Yeah, the leaves just kind of bore through him like they like flechettes, right? They just kind of bore through it, and you see it fall in a slough of flesh. And I have one action left. Let me make sure I cast. I did hit cast on that, I think. Did we cast it?
Yes, you did.
Okay, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I technically still have 2 left. Let me fix that. Cool. Interesting. I am going to draw a target here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to move up.
All right. You move southward towards Glorkus, within melee range of the last Goblin Ghoul, actually, other than Glorkus.
Yep.
And that's your turn. So we will go to the Goblin Ghoul that you just walked up to. He'll hiss at you.
Say, brave little one, I will eat you.
And if I eat you first?
Oh, it's a eat-off, is it?
Indeed.
I didn't know Siltplay was a competitive eater.
3 jaw attacks. Oh, miss, and 1 hit. Damage from this one. There we go. Max damage, but you're gonna resist some of it, though I will still need a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Cool. Does the luck run out?
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
Succeeds. 24
Not
total.
today.
Yep, you're good. You're lucky you. That's the end of its turn. We go to Giddy, who is just northwest of the group, east of Calliope, who's confused and enfeebled 3.
Right. Let's see here. All right. So I did some measuring earlier, and I believe I should be able to do a thing at good old Glorkus here.
Glorkus.
So Giddy is going to cast a spell you haven't seen from him yet.
Uh-oh.
And so the way he I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream, but I've mentioned it to Robert when I'm doing character art stuff. Giddy's throat is always like looks like it's slightly like lit up because that's like his mark that has to do with his class. And so you see that start to glow ever so slightly more bright, and then like some fire starts to come out of his mouth, and it like slowly makes its way over to where Glorkus is, and it starts to like swirl and kind of inflate almost like a balloon in front of him. And so Giddy is going to cast a spell called Floating Flame. And there is going to be an orb of fire that will be a 5-foot square right on Gorkus. And Gorgus needs to make a reflex saving throw as basically a small sun is right in front of him. A star, rather.
Ah, the remastered flaming sphere.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a
Floating
save from
flame.
Glorkus. Floating flame. It is a very good spell. Succeeds with a 21 total.
All right, so he will only take half damage, I believe. So he is going to take, as it radiates flame, he is going to take, I believe that would be 5 points
Yeah.
of fire damage.
Glorkus doesn't like it.
You'll be a little more delicious after you cook the thing. So that is 2 actions. And then last action here. What do I want to do with my last action, actually? Although I think I might have to sustain it? Question mark?
Throw a rocket, Calliope.
For real, yeah. Hey, stupid. Wake up.
Yeah. Calliope over there looking really confused. She keeps talking about levels and stuff, and I don't know what that's about, but...
I can see in the dark. Just give me like 2 more weeks.
Where are the other drugs going?
Rachel. Who's
Rachel?
Rachel? Who's
Swear
Rachel,
to me.
Calliope?
Which one of these tubes do you breathe out of?
That will always appear in some way, shape, or form in every part of this campaign, apparently. Okay.
Calliope.
I'm Calliope. Oh man, I don't know what to do with my last action here. I don't want to move anywhere close.
Calliope would make a good Grim Sentinel.
That's true, actually.
If you want to look up our, if you want to check out a third-party archetype that I wrote out, the Grim Sentinel is available on drivethrurpg.com. You can pay what you want for it, so you can pick it up for $0. But I'd love it if you paid.
Wow,
a couple
that's
bucks for
great.
I don't
worked
know
hard
if
on
we
it.
can post links in chat. You might have to do that, Robert.
True. I guess Giddy's gonna draw his Staff of Healing with his last action, just so that it's out.
All right, Staff of Healing is out. Perfect. And Calliope at the end of the round here, who is confused. I think you just have to stride to the closest creature and attack them.
Oh,
well.
I'm glad I left.
I'm sad I didn't walk away.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. So it'd be either the Goblin Ghoul to the south or Giddy to the west. I'll let you roll. Flip a coin.
I'm
roll a
assuming
die.
Brip is not visible.
Oh, can you... Brip, you had a 27 on your stealth check last time? Is that right?
I did a secret, so I don't know.
Oh,
So you had 27.
It sounds like I did
Super
great.
hidden. Yeah.
sorry, I thought that was a public roll for some reason. Where's Brip?
I could theoretically see him with a 19 or higher on a die roll.
Your perception DC. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it would only be 18.
It's a weird thing.
My passive perception would be 18.
Passive. Okay. Even with your confusion and your enfeeblement and the chaos that's happening around you, I don't think you'd see Brip. So it's either the ghoul
Yeah.
or Giddy.
All right.
Yeah. So go and roll however you want to pick.
All right. If it's an odd number, we're gonna say it'll be Giddy, and if it's an even number will be the little dude on the bottom.
So even if he attacks, I was going to say if he attacks Giddy of Sanctuary, but you cast a hostile action.
36, even
Yeah,
number.
Woo!
So Giddy is safe. Calliope is like muttering under her breath. I'm gonna be able to see him here soon. I know I'll be down here again and see.
There he
2
is.
weeks. I'll be back. Looking at all this without a torch. This stupid you little fucking piece of shit.
Ooh, Calliope's
She doesn't know what's
angry
going
when
on.
she's confused.
Yeah, I don't get to like do my crazy battle stuff. I can't do like reactions or like anything. Anyway, all right. Yeah, so stride, one action, luckily only 10 feet away. I should target this little guy. Uh-oh. Don't
Just
do
a
that
regular
accent.
strike.
Yep. And that, oh god, okay, 17 on the die for a total of a 25.
That is a hit.
Right. 2d8 plus 1, that is 14 points of damage.
All right. Shrieks out. Ah!
Apparently it's still alive. That's unfortunate.
Wow, okay. Well, that's actually probably fortunate.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
Then that way I don't have to strike out at Sylphlay standing right next to,
It's fair.
right next to them.
You have to spend your last action to strike also.
Yeah, just...
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to find it on the sheet without clicking the same thing. That's another natural fucking 1.
Oh no.
So,
Not
that's
again.
a miss for Shiz.
Oops.
Bonk. I am stunned too.
Oh no.
All right.
I thought you said
But-
stoned too.
Might as well be. So, yeah, this time for real. Like as she swings out, she catches like she's swinging so wildly. She catches like the roof, and some of the ceiling falls onto her head. Since she doesn't have her full plate, she gets hit and is like
Interesting. interesting.
takes some stone on the forehead, and it might potentially have a concussion.
No. Yeah,
So
you're
she's
duck walking and
confused.
swinging the whole time too, so this has to look
Yeah.
a little funny.
So dumb.
Oh man.
All right, well, that was the third action. And since these conditions have numbers, do they go down at the end of each turn or no?
hope so.
Stun does, enfeebled does not.
Oh,
You have to be healed for enfeebled.
Mm.
to go down.
Okay. Well, I don't think that stun should go away right now since it should wait a turn, I think.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're at the top of round 4, I believe, and Glorkus's turn.
This is
After
bad, man.
having a floating flame appear next to him, he's going to have to take a movement a little bit away here. So he moves to the south. We'll move 15 feet this way, and just to
The sun has
west.
reactive strike.
Lies. So that's one action. 2 actions. He's gonna cast a spell.
I'm kind of surprised that these things don't have a weakness to fire.
Let me look this up real quick.
Do I technically have cover?
No, maybe. Yes, no, maybe.
Makes sense.
No, I don't if Glorkus were to attack you from there, no, I don't think so. It's a pretty good line of sight on you. If you're to attack Calliope with any range attacks, Calliope would get cover.
Outpost.
Let's see. So, a spell is being cast by Glorkus, and his ire is directed towards Giddy, as a flail of magical force materializes and begins to accost you.
Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. How many attacks does it get?
That's never a good question.
Just one. Spiritual armament.
Makes a melee strike against it immediately. Each time you just
Oh,
a spell. Yeah, you can move up a new target. Okay, so it's just going to be one attack on you. Critical hit
Oh.
with 30 total. You're going to take... Oh, wait. Is that did I hit the crit? No, that's not crit. Okay, this is the crit damage here. You can take 22 points of damage.
Aye.
And that is its turn. This magical flail floating menacingly next to you. He's like, I have a floating thing too.
I don't like it.
Brip, you're up.
Brip is going to take cover and reload at the same time.
Oh.
Nat 20.
All right, so that gives him the take cover action. Gives him standard standard cover, right? Is that how that works?
Not cover, but you're just undetected. You're not hidden, but you're undetected, I believe.
Okay. He is going to hunt prey over here
Okay.
and strike. Ten on the die for a 21.
That is a hit.
That is a hit.
Woo.
Rolling damage. Can I add my sneak attack?
Oh, let's see if he notices you.
Natural 20.
No, it was a nat 20, so. Yes, you can. He's off guard to you, so.
Oh.
20 damage. Pew.
Every time. Brip's damage is so crazy.
Yeah.
One shot, one kill.
Didn't have a chance to cast a shield spell because of that floating flame.
And that is Brip's turn.
All right, good turn. Silflay, you are up.
Okay. As a note, just later we need to look at my signature spells because I was like, why isn't this heightened? Because it's not my signature spell is not heightening, but I'm not going to cast that this time. I just want to check some distance really quick.
Okay.
25. Cool. Not that Brip needs it. Everyone is within 25 feet of me. I believe these guys are undead, so I'm gonna cast a 3-action heal.
Woo.
Oh boy.
Spend all 3 actions, and I'm gonna drop a 30-foot emanation. Let's see. Yeah, from me, it's gonna hit everybody.
Everybody.
And then I guess I need to roll for this.
Yep.
So for healing versus living, roll healing.
Does it do both?
10. Is it the same roll or is it a separate roll? Do you want to
separate? No. I think that when we did it in the other one,
If you roll 1d8 hit points for a living creature, and if it's undead, you deal that amount as damage.
Yeah, so
and
it
gets a fortitude save.
So it's 1d8 plus d8, so it's 10. So
Okay, here's the fort save.
That's cool.
The ghoul next to Sylphane and Calliope fails. Glorkus succeeds, so Glorkus will take half.
Okay. It is vitality damage if they have any weakness to it.
They do not. Which
they're
is
just
surprising.
susceptible.
Oh, half. Glorkus takes half, so it takes 7. And this one up here is going to take the brunt of it. That one you can describe. It's death.
They do have weakness to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one got hit with the flechette rounds. So I think like as other, materials pulled from these leaves and kind of spread out, the flechette rounds just kind of like vibrate and continue to open wounds in this creature until it kind of eviscerates it.
Perfect. All right, those are all 3 of your actions. Good turn. Glorkus is the only goblin left. Let's take a quick break before we jump to Giddy's turn. We'll be right back after this. So stay tuned. Finish off this battle in the back end of this wonderful episode so far. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Tell your friends. Join our socials. And we'll be right back.
Whee!
Woohoo! What's up, you fucking chuckleheads? We're back! And you lovely chuckleheads. Lovely fucking chuckleheads. Our
There
wonderful
we go.
audience. Yes.
Terms of endearment.
All 3 of you. Speaking of, tell your friends, your fellow degenerates about us. Have them listen to our previous episodes anywhere they listen to podcasts, or catch our VODs on YouTube or on Twitch, or just have them start now. Why not? I used to say just go back and listen to episode 1, but who cares? Just jump in now. You don't need. You'll catch it all. Context is unnecessary.
It's a fresh story at this
I
point.
was say, yeah.
It is pretty
Not
fresh,
wrong.
actually, so yeah, we got recaps are meant for that, so yeah, join our Discord, check out our socials, share us, and yeah, let's get back into this battle, shall we? With the
Take it away, Giddy.
yeah, almost middle of the round. Giddy starts off with what?
All right, so first, Giddy is about had it with this Gallo down here.
Glorkus.
Glorkus.
Glorkus. Look
Ah,
at
not
me.
for much longer. Yeah, ugly little prick.
Look at me,
Um,
Glorkus.
It's just his tagline.
He's a Meeseeks.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Glorkus.
You
look
get
at
lost
me.
in those eyes.
Oh, I guess that is a 5-foot square, so I could move that, and it would still technically be on him. I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't think the floating flame would reach if I moved it, but I'm realizing that I'm inaccurate because I could definitely move that, and it would still be able to touch it with a 5-foot square. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So if I move that over 5, 10,
Oh no!
then that should be right there. So yeah, Giddy is going to, with one hand, technically sustain this thing, which will move it over by Glorkus again. We'll see how you like it. Round 2. And I need him to make another reflex saving throw.
He yells out. Tries to avoid the floating flame with a fail.
Yes. So now he's going to take
Oh no.
10 points of fire damage this time.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right.
His
That doesn't feel so
leathery
good.
flesh just burns away and he yells out in pain.
And then with his other hand, he's going to cast another spell. This time he's going to cast Ignition. So Giddy is going to snap his fingers, Roy Mustang style, and hopefully light this boy up.
Yeah.
Come on. That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah. I need to go back and rewatch that anime. It's so fucking good.
It's so good. Actually, Ethan's watching it for the first time right now.
Oh, brotherhood.
3d4.
Right.
That is
brother.
another 9 points of fire damage.
Oh, he is very near death. He starts to slump over. His breathing is starting to become labored. His tongue is lulled out and loose.
I wish I could feel bad for you, but you're trying to eat my skin.
You will perish by my hands. Oh, rip nuggets.
You know, somehow I doubt it. So, that is the end of Giddy's turn.
Calliope. Confused, enfeebled, and stunned. Off guard also. You have to attack.
Yes. With only one action.
I guess it's a good thing you're stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now's when you're gonna roll your natural 20.
Right.
You
Straight on
said
still
it.
play.
Like, I see you.
I see you, you dirty
They
little
said-
goblin.
They
I
said
think-
I couldn't see, but I can see.
I think we're all lucky.
I'm not
I
a
think you'd have
goblin!
to do at least 2 actions.
Fix
to
your
hurt anyone.
eyes!
It's too much makeup on it. You
My
got makeup
eyes
in your
are
eyes.
fine. I don't know why she's talking like this.
What were you saying,
I'm
Nick, about
fine.
2 actions?
I'd say I can't really tell where everybody is, but I imagine you might need more than 1 action to actually hurt someone nearby, or is Silflay near you?
So
Oh,
fast.
I'm adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody but Calliope in a while.
Rip is just in the back of the tunnel, right where they started. So.
Yeah.
Oh my
no.
fucking
Ew.
Not the 17
Max
points of
damage.
damage.
17 points of damage.
So I'll take 15 because I have resistance, but
Owie.
I mean I just healed, so
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a bad time to do it.
All right.
I'm sorry. Dylan is not stoked. So
I
just
look
for the record.
I'm green, kind of. I look like a goblin.
Yeah.
We all have at least one.
You
One
got,
bad
that
night.
black makeup, maybe some of Souffle's ash in your eyes right now, you know?
Oh boy. All right. That's Oh yeah, that's your 1 action. Your stun 2 is gone.
Yep.
You're still
Hell of an
enfeebled,
action.
and it is Glorkus's turn. Does he have any morale conditions? Let's see.
Is he well done yet?
He's pretty close to being well done.
He's about medium well right now.
Take him off. That's the max you can do. That's the max. Well done. It's like why waste the cow?
I did have a lady order the top of the line steak at one of the restaurants I worked at, and I told her, it's like, this is a $20 steak, ma'am. Please do not order it well done. It will not come out. It will be basically meatloaf, but worse.
Mm-hmm.
And she still did it anyway.
No.
And then she proceeded to eat it, and then she got really mad at me. And she's just like, it tastes like meatloaf. Oh, you mean the thing that I told you would happen?
Luckily, it took her so goddamn long to chew. I'm sure that you had some time to think about what you needed to say.
I just stared at her blankly for like a good minute because I was just like, "What I told you this would happen. You and all of your book club biddies. I told you this would happen." It was a party of 20.
Oh God. And I imagine they tip like shit.
Yes. Like, I might have gotten $1 from each of them.
Jeez, that sounds about right.
Did they pay on gift card?
No, thankfully, surprisingly.
Okay. I was like, it sounds like one of those groups.
So, if you're out there and you're an old woman, I don't know that I like you. Unless you make up for the awful tip I received. How many years ago now? 7? You okay over there, Robert?
I am trying to figure out what Glorkus is doing still.
I mean, he can hang out and get barbecued.
He can die.
That's
fine. That's an option.
It is an option. And I think he is just so enraged at this that he's just gonna continue his assault.
Go full Scorpion. Just tear off his face and go full burning skeleton.
It'd be easy enough to do. I think he's going to focus his. Well, he still has the flail next to Giddy, so he's gonna do that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Giddy didn't move, so the magical flail, still available.
Ah, shit! I forgot about that.
He's gonna sustain it for an action.
I should have drawn my shield out earlier. That's what I should have done.
That is a hit with a 24.
Ugh. Okay.
Not a crit this time. You're gonna take 9 points of damage, Giddy. And
Aye, not again.
then it's going to spend 2 actions to cast harm.
I'm ready. Take him.
Oh, I don't like the thing that he said.
Go and roll a fortitude save.
Come on. Ooh, okay, 25.
That is a success. You'll take half.
Okay. Woo.
2d8 void damage. You're going to take 7. And that's the end of its turn. Rip, you are up.
Before Brip goes, I wanted to talk about my wife's secret weapon with tips. We do
Okay.
we do Walmart delivery, and you can pay for quicker deliveries.
Oh, yeah.
What my wife does is she does the slower delivery, but she tips really high, and someone picks the order up right away and brings it. And so we pay the same amount, but it goes to the person, not the corporation.
Matt.
I feel like that's a win-win,
Mm-hmm. It's
so
a good
Brip,
hack.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I get my groceries quick and tip somebody.
Smack.
Mm-hmm.
So Brip already hunted prey.
What'd you say? All I heard Robert just
I heard him say something too. I was waiting for him to.
Robert was bang like a sheep for reasons.
Oh, it must have been the bandwidth.
God. Okay. Continue. Continue with your turn, Brip.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a stealth and reload at the same time, and then a 2-action hunter's aim at creature. Ooh, a 7 on the die. Oh, I actually missed.
Ooh, that is a miss.
First one.
This is what it feels like, huh?
At a 20
Um,
too.
Do I have a? I guess it's probably not worth it because it's the end, and he's near dead anyways. So that'll be
he's
my
not
turn.
looking good. All right, Silflay, you're up.
I am
Giddy.
not a goblin. What are we gonna do here?
Murder.
I mean, at this point, might as well.
Stab me.
Yeah, kill Calliope.
I wonder. No, I can't use a reaction, so never mind. It's like if you hurt me, like, would you have to fall prone or like take mental damage?
You like off Calliope, and we all agree. And our next, we're not picking anyone who's tall.
No more humans in this group.
I'll come out with some halfling or like gnome. Actually, I have said I want to play a bard next. So
I was just gonna say halfling bard would be amazing.
I love bards.
And then we'll have no tank.
Yeah, where's Iggy?
Yeah, you'd be making me crit all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Calliope and we're like, fall, as I cast command on Calliope.
Oh.
So I need
okay.
a
DC 20 will save.
DC 20 will save as I try to make you prone.
All right.
Imagine Brip can't
That's
see
a
you.
7 on the die. That's a failure.
So Brip's just sitting here and watches Calliope lay down in the battlefield for no reason.
You actually release what you're holding and drop prone. So you don't have your sword in
cool.
your hand, and you are just...
Or the torch.
Or the torch, right. It's just on the ground.
Ooh.
Okay.
But now I can two-hand the
Does the
bastard
torch
sword.
fall in all that blood and go out?
That'd be a lot of fucking blood.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was combining commands. Sorry. You just dropped prone. You still have the stuff in your hand.
Oh.
My bad. I apologize.
Okay. And then I guess I will move on 15 collides with a wall. What do you mean? There's no wall there.
Oh, there's a beam. Gotta walk around it. Use arrow keys. Or yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Am I gonna get hit by this thing?
Oh yes, you are within. You're adjacent to it, so. I think
So you get hit if you're adjacent to it?
At the end of your turn, if you end your turn adjacent to it, I think you have to roll a reflex save.
Oh, okay. Then I wouldn't have moved there because the aura is smaller. So,
Right? It's adjacent squares.
Well, no, it works a little different now. The way it works now is it deals damage to each creature whose space it's shared at any point during its flight. So when it moves,
Okay.
so if I stand next to it, it's fine. But it like down here, that would be. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, things. Okay. So if I'm here, it's fine.
seems like it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right.
Giddy.
All right. So, Giddy, just for the sake of Silflay, as well as wanting to really push this on to this goblin, is gonna move the sphere right on top of him.
So many.
And he's gonna have to make another reflex save.
Okay. Oops, that's not the right save.
I was like, maybe.
24.
All right, so that does pass, so he'll take half damage. And not a lot of damage, but he will still take 3.
He does take 3.
And he's still alive, despite being near death. That is upsetting.
It's very close.
He's just kind of staring in disbelief at this thing. It's just like, can you please just burn already? As he casts ignition again. Nat 20.
Oh, heyo.
Heyo.
Choo, motherfucker.
There's the pain train.
Choo
The pain train.
Train.
That's so good.
Alright. So, damage. Kia. For 14 points of fire damage.
What's your crit?
So it's kind of a weird one. The target becomes incorporeal until the end of your next turn.
It's not gonna matter because you can just describe your kill.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna matter.
Also seems like not good.
Yeah,
that's a weird one.
Right, that's what I thought too. So, yeah,
Ignored.
Giddy just kind of, in frustration, gives one big final snap, just full of anger. It's just like, all right, you got to get barbecued, man. I'm tired of you. And just snaps in that general direction, and then just a huge fire erupts from underneath this thing, consuming it.
So how long is Calliope confused?
A minute.
All right, so are we still in
it's
combat?
I think that was round 6. Just a couple more rounds.
And how long does Calliope want to lie down for?
No longer. I think she would stand up, stride, and attack again.
Because I felt like when you were laying down, Brip seeing you down would have assumed that you were downed, and he would like, out of combat, run over and fall, and you get up, and he's like, "Okay, you're not down. What's going on here? Why were you laying on the ground?"
Swing once on Silflay, and then we'll call it. Call it the end of combat.
Okay. This ain't fun. 3 on the die.
All right, that's a miss.
With a miss.
Watching you swing and miss at Silflay.
Dude, thankfully, that honestly, pretty damn lucky that but it's unlucky that the one hit I landed was max damage, but the fact that there was only one hit that landed, and all of that is, I'm gonna call that a win.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So I'll take 9 points of damage as you I yell at you to fall. You crawl over.
Oh no, you don't take that. I missed.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah.
It was. It was. Not. Yeah, I missed for sure.
Yeah.
There's 11 to hit.
You crawl over and go to hit me, and I'm like, I'm not a goblin. Like I throw ash in your face. Like, no, stop.
Bad.
Yeah, and she just is looking at you, and then just kind of looking around.
Silflay. Sorry.
The realization kind of comes over her, and she reaches out to you and will lay on hands you. And it's just like, I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And
you gotta fix your eyes in the dark. I know it does weird things to humans. I know. But we can't have you break.
I could see, and then
why were you laying down?
Looked the same.
I told her to.
You just told her to lay down in combat, and you laid down right in the battlefield.
I told you I don't understand what was happening.
Very persuasive when I need to be.
Giddy is currently laying on this rock. It's just like, ay. Goblins, am I right?
Yes.
Are you hurt? Yeah, Brip is going to step over and immediately treat wounds on you.
Just a lot.
I mean, wait. Sorry. I guess it's heightened.
Woo.
So, 12 points of healing. That should go to you. Oh, yeah, okay. My 12 goes through first. Oh, no, that was on Giddy. Okay. Yeah, you gain, Silfla, you gain 12 points from the lay on hands.
Yep.
And then, how are you looking? Are you still, like, kind of...
49 out of 52, so pretty good.
Okay. Got it.
Thank you, Brip. I appreciate that. I also love how my token randomly said cannot be pickpocketed all of a sudden.
That's funny.
Shit.
What are you doing
Brip,
over there?
whoa.
Rip, what are you
What are
doing?
you doing over there with your
hands?
That's funny. You're
Yeah,
like,
he
Looks
keeps
like your
doing it
pockets.
too.
Your pocket's really injured. Let me take a closer look.
your pockets got blood in here.
Hey, your wallet's looking a little bruised.
Let me move your wallet to my pocket before you get blood on it.
You don't want blood on your wallet, do you?
Your social security card is looking a little bent out of shape. Let me see if I can fix that.
In that 10 minutes, I mean, I would like to refocus, but I think the first thing I would do is walk over to Mr. Barbecue and see if there's anything left within that.
You may have to get a little closer to him to loot him. There you go.
I'm going to take off Enfeebled.
Oh, why is everything saying can't be pickpocketed?
I don't know. It's really
That's
weird.
When you were killing people, it was popping up and saying that I can't remove tokens.
Yeah, it does
like,
that to me all the time too.
I'm literally not even touching anything.
Oh, interesting.
So after that 10 minutes, if you guys are refocusing or doing, I think Brip is just gonna casually like walk the perimeter and do casual perception checks while everyone's chatting. He's just checking the place out.
Do I need to refocus?
Would Calliope be able to do a religion check on anything that was said during that combat, or would she be like not able to recall anything? I'd like to do a religion check on Calibri.
But I was gonna say before you roll, before it's determined, I would see you in thought, and I've grabbed a religious symbol off of Glorkus.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this will help, and I'll hand it to you for examination.
Cool. Yeah, and she's like kind of like flexing, and like obviously she's like still hunched down in here, but like as she like feels the strength come back and like the stun goes away, and like she's just like coming back into herself again, and she's a little embarrassed about how that all went down, but she's starting to feel a little more normal as she does a little bit of religion looking in at the religious symbol.
Okay. Kabiri, hearing the mention of Kabiri from Glorkus and looking at the religious symbol that's around his neck, you remember this deity's nickname, Him Who Gnaws, and then you're like, Him Who Gnaws. It's a demon lord of ghouls and graves and secrets kept by the dead.
She would say that exact same thing and basically like squeeze that in her hand and try to just break it, crush it. Let the dust fall on the ground.
I did see when we entered the cavern, you did the swamp walk, Calliope. That was good. Some call it the duck walk, but we know it all. It came from the swamp walk.
It's like that picture of John Lennon walking. If you know what I'm talking about, it's super random. But Google John Lennon weird walk. I'm sure it'll come up.
John Lennon weird walk. Yeah, I think Giddy took a little bit of time there to kind of refocus and gather himself after getting the shit kicked out of him. Yeah, I think given the circumstances of where we are and the fact that nothing down here is probably going to be too kind, Giddy is going to have Ignara come to his side.
I don't think that the cat should leave until we've gotten to a safe place.
Yeah, based on recent events, I would agree with you. I was hoping to not have to bring her out while we were down here, but I don't think diplomacy is going to work much in the underground.
Maybe Ignara's light will help Calliope see.
Yeah, that as well.
I think I'll walk up to Giddy.
So is your preference to always light individuals up like matchsticks, or would you be interested in making them afraid?
Well, I prefer personally to light people, when push comes to shove. But I'm not necessarily opposed to installing fear.
He was your kill.
And I'll pull out the wand of fear that I took off of Glorkus's body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
This is a tactic that you would use. Then I would hand it over. But I believe out of our group we have here that it's either you or I that use it.
Yeah, and you're pretty scary, so I'll hold on to it. If you don't mind.
If you're going to use it.
I think I can make use of this.
She will hand you the wand of fear, so I will drag it to you.
Woo.
I think that would do it. Oh, and then I need to give that to Calliope. Okay.
Beautiful.
I've looted nothing.
I love how it uses giveth item.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
That is the module that allows you to do that. All right, Calliope is moving to the south eastern portion of this cavern.
Can we also get Iggy's token on the field?
Absolutely. Everybody go and roll just a perception check also.
Yes. Sylphlay comes up behind Calliope. She kind of like looks down and it's like, just, maybe don't stay so close.
I meant to roll that as secret, but
for something else to happen.
I got that one.
So did Brip.
Oh God.
We're so good at perceiving things.
Oh.
There. All good.
Sylphlay with a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Sylphlay, as you were walking south, just near this edge of the cavern to the southeast, you notice that there is a secret passage.
So you say that, Calliope, and I immediately walk away.
It's like, well.
And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can interact with this. Can I open the passage?
Yeah, you push it barely, and you can see that it just easily swings.
What was that?
There's something over here.
Wonderful. I think.
Well.
What do you see over there?
So, Sylphlay, you...
The start of a new map.
A tunnel that goes on eastward for a long while.
I see.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, Brip.
What do your frog eyes see?
Same
There
thing.
you go.
It meanders a little bit, and then you can't see beyond it, but it's dark the entire way.
Yeah, but Brip has like unlimited dark vision as long as there's no obstructions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I can see 4 times in dark vision. So.
Right. So the tunnel's not straight, so it just meanders, and then you can't see past beyond. You can't see beyond
Got it.
the turns. But it looks
Yeah, I'll look
fairly
back.
straight for a while.
We're losing our human. Calliope.
Did you hit your head
Yeah.
again?
Auntie's wandering off again.
Well, I'm just curious if we've ensured that nobody will come up from behind us. Is this area cleared? I've can't see as well as you, clearly. You won't stop rubbing that one in. But
Yeah,
I just
you
want to make
struck
sure.
me twice.
Sorry, I meant more
You
so
hit
to
her?
the other two.
What? I
You-
haven't said anything to you about that.
It's blood on the floor. We don't need to worry about it. But your vision has been a problem.
I haven't made
vision-
fun of your
it wasn't-
stupid eyes once.
It wasn't the vision. It was something beyond that. Trust me, I can see.
All right. Well, we have control over this. So if we want to see if there's a short ways over here, but you don't put in a secret passage if there's not something on the other end.
That's a fair point.
Sounds like a yearbook quote.
Yeah, and Calliope, you go first and only swing in front of you.
Well, I'm not opposed. I just want to make sure everything is clear behind, so we're not ambushed from the rear.
Prip, you can see and you just disappeared. Did you want to check? Over there?
Yeah, I can take a look. Oh, excuse me, Ignara.
Ziggity zaggity.
All right, Brip. So you move to the south western portion of the cavern here, away from the tunnel, opposite side, and into another area here. You see
He is full on.
large, flat-topped boulder that protrudes from the floor in the southwestern corner of this roughly circular room. Its sides are smeared with symbols drawn in blood, and its top supporting a large bundle wrapped in a filthy shroud. There is an exit directly opposite of where you are to the north, and then it looks like there's an area here that is completely barricaded. This barricade is to the northwest, and it's this tunnel is filled with slabs of rotten timbers and driftwood, some fresh timbers also, but it's filled from top to bottom and from side to side to prevent any kind of throughway? What the fuck am I trying to say? Passageway?
And you prevent passage.
To prevent passage. It's a barricade. But with your you can hear some rustling coming from behind the barricade. It sounds like a little bit of like rustling and almost frenzied or manic whispers coming from behind it. It's very faint though.
And you said that this is like a thing. How tall is this stone?
It's about like hip high. You're hip high.
And there's like an item on it.
Yes. So it's like a flat top boulder, like a table, and all of it is like all over it smeared with symbols that's drawn in blood, and the top of it looks like it's a large bundle of some kind wrapped in a filthy shroud.
Could I take a minute and like look for any traps of some sort?
Sure, you can roll a secret perception. All right. You don't notice any traps. Let's see. But the whispering and like the manic kind of talking coming from behind the barricade is a little distracting. It sounds goblin-esque, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Okay. My idea is to like stealthily move over, grab the item, and then stealth back to Silflay to sit rep.
Some fancy verbiage. Okay.
So I'll give you a private stealth roll, and then I'll just say, you know, bing, interact, bing, bing, bing.
So his bings for the listening audience are him moving.
I binged a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Screw Chrome.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah, he grabs the bundle, then moves southward. Back
Thrilling
to
radio.
Let's see if your stealthy attempts at binging do not attract whatever's behind that barricade. It doesn't seems you're able to retrieve whatever that bundle is atop that stone table or shrine.
Silflay. I found something in that room, but besides that, there's a barricade in there and there's noises on the other side. Goblin noises. Looks at Giddy. Oops.
Oh, goblin noises, you say?
Well, look at Calliope and say,
You were right to want to check. Seems we're not alone.
I don't know Goblin, but it sounds like the sounds that goblins say when goblins speak. You know, like, I can't understand certain languages, but I know when they're speaking that language.
I mean, fair enough. We do have a particular way of talking. Let me see if I can take a little listen.
You just be quiet.
You backed your way out of racism there pretty well.
All right. So, can Giddy understand from here what they're saying?
Gonna roll a. Yeah, roll perception. Secret.
I was gonna say, yeah, that makes sense.
While he's
make
doing
that
that, can I unravel my sack?
Yes.
Nice.
All right. So as you unravel the sack with the rest of the party around you and Giddy in that tunnel, trying to listen to the
It's a
goblin
bomb.
whispers, you see that this looks like a disarticulated grouping of bones and skeleton. There is what looks to be a very deformed and thick looking, almost gauntlet-like left arm. The bones are black and the hand appears to be that of like a large talon. But it looks like it is all of the skeleton of who you believe to be Nualia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Giddy, as you listen, you approach slowly. Maybe you're hugging against the cavern wall, trying to listen to the whispers of this goblin from behind the barricade. Yeah.
I was gonna say it.
What?
Whispers of doom.
You hear? No. You hear. Let's see. You hear. Stupid fire monster. Stupid Glorkus left me. Oh, it's so hurt. The pain. Ugh. Why leave me? Oh. just seems like a constant kind of just that's constant. Just talking about Glorkus and
leave me here. They're all dead. The rest are dead. It's just me. Poor Zorduk, so alone. So much pain. Kabiri has left me. Kabiri doesn't hear me. Kabiri,
So Giddy's gonna slowly make his way back to the folks. Just be like, I don't fully know what's going on up there, but it sounds like there's only one goblin left, and they're not in great shape.
Look what I found. It shows you like a unraveled bag on the ground with a bunch of bones. And, yeah.
Ah, shit, that's like the opposite of a happy meal. What is that?
what?
That old colloquialism.
You never been to McDougal's in Sandpoint?
Jugles. Calliope's just like, you just found that in there. And she's going to kind of walk past and further into the room and just kind of take a look at where the bones were.
Okay. Yeah. You can clearly see that they were on top of some kind of stone table, altar of worship. And with your previous roll of religion, it looks like it was dedicated to Cabriri. Cabriri. Not
Calibri. Are the runes like damageable? Like if she were to like wipe her hands, could she like streak them and like
yeah, you could try and damage them.
Like basically she would just like rub her hand on it and like try to get rid of some of them and then leave.
Sure. Yeah. You can roll another religion check if you'd like as you're approaching and attempting to ruin them. Okay.
There is my secret religion check.
Got it. You think they might... You think Glorkus may have been trying to perform some kind of, like, way to reanimate the bones? But you don't think Glorkus was, like...
qualified?
Yeah, nowhere near being as powerful as he needed to be able to do anything with those bones.
Mm-hmm.
You maybe even see like etched into one of the runes. It says somewhere like how to wake up bones.
Yeah, it's just like he just put like a bunch of stabilized runes. It's like not even a heal spell around. Yeah, how to. Yeah. That's funny.
I think while Calliope's in there looking at things, Britt would probably roll the bones back up and tie it back up and put it away.
Okay. And yeah, Calliope, you can hear the whispers pretty easily now.
It's in it's in Goblin.
It is in Goblin, but
yeah, she's just like
sounds pained.
Sounds like has a little bitch. Yeah, she's like, all right, that's enough of that. So like, if she can like kind of deface some of these runes, she's like, this guy's annoying. She's not worried about that person.
While Calliope was doing that, I would have looked at Giddy and.
So, you think there's a goblin stuck behind there?
Roughly, yeah. It sounded like they got left behind, and he did mention something about a fire monster, but I mean, looks over at Iggy.
A guide would be useful.
I
Oh, I thought you
suppose.
guys were just gonna set it on fire.
That's the last resort.
A guy, that's a
Um,
good idea.
I mean, based off
Not
your
in a
last
swamp
actions, it doesn't look
anymore.
like a last resort, but
oh, well, I mean, potato. Um,
it could be an option if the guide thing doesn't work out.
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I could try talking to him. He seems like he'd be easier to talk to than the last few. He's in a bit of a compromised position.
Well, isn't it also like a ghoul?
It very well could be. I don't
a
know.
goblin?
If
It
is a
might
ghoul-
be.
If it is one, we should definitely kill it now.
I thought that might change people's feelings.
Giddy's gonna
Shouldn't
take
be
a
allowed to live.
swig of this other healing potion like it's a thing of alcohol.
They do seem to have some intelligence.
That's true. And based on what it's been saying back there, I mean, it's talking about being abandoned and something about Calibri or whatever the heck its name is, abandoning them. And
Maybe you could easily strike it down if it bears no use to us.
Oh my god.
We could take it with us, get
Fucked up.
answers from it,
And then murder
and
it.
use it as a guide with the intention of killing it in the end.
It's so. I don't know. Like
Isn't that what
that's even
Pharasma
worse.
would want? Balance, right?
You know, I'm gonna pretend like I'm not hearing any of this part as a fellow goblin, but
Well, it's not a regular goblin. It's a ghoulblin. It's different. It has surpassed. It's like, on the other side, on the undead side now.
I don't know if it's quite on the other side. It's still here, but do you want me to talk to it or not?
Yeah.
All right, Iggy, stay here, please.
I'm gonna come with you just in case, for safety.
That's probably wise.
I'll sit over here.
Do you have the bones?
I do not. Brip does.
Brip, you have the bones?
Yeah, he rolled him back up, has him like tied up or whatever. But
I think Calliope would be like, "Oh, if you
Sure.
don't mind, I would like to care for those."
So yeah, Giddy's gonna walk up to the barricade thing and just be like, hello back there."
keeps its head pink.
You don't sound like Glorkus.
I don't know any Glorkus, but I am a goblin.
It's just like, gets quiet.
You sounded like you were in pain back there, so I wanted to come check on you.
Yes.
So I mean, are you gonna come out or?
I am stuck, but
You're stuck. All right.
should be. I don't think I should leave. Shouldn't leave. I shouldn't leave.
Oh, well, why is that?
There's no way out. There's no way in. Yeah, if I find a way out, the fire monster will come get me, and it will be loosed.
Fire monster.
Yes, it murdered 3 other goblins in here.
Huh.
With a flick of its wrist. In my face.
So, wait.
I'm burned. I'm hurt badly.
Well, I might be able to help you out. But
Leave Zordok here.
Wait, hold on. If you're back there, does that mean that the monster's on this side?
I don't understand.
Well, you said you can't come out of there, and if you do, then the fire monster would be loose to something. So, but what's the advantage of staying back there if the monster's back there?
I don't know. We dug deep. We dug and we found a room, and in the room we found a fire monster. We ran back out, but before we could escape, it loosed a fiery boom and incinerated the goblins and Glorkus and the rest. They threw up wood before I could escape and kept the fire monster just past me. I don't know. I don't know where it lies beyond.
Huh. Okay. Give me just a minute. He's gonna kind of head back over here to where the other ones are standing.
What did he say?
It sounds like this fire monster could be somewhere back behind the barricade. He doesn't really know where it is, and he doesn't want to come out either. He's afraid he'll lose it. So I don't know that we're gonna get through to him. And even if we do, it sounds like there might be a bigger problem.
Is he a ghoul?
From what I can tell, I mean, it would make sense for him to be one, but I mean,
Can you smell the ghouliness?
I mean, let's be real. It smells like a pile of ghoul shit down here. But
To be honest, it's extremely difficult for me to walk away from knowing that he's here.
It smells like a McDougal's bathroom in here. I don't know what you want from me, but
to kill that creature.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, you feel free to break down that barricade and find out. But in my opinion, we already have the bones. We have what we came down here for. Why spend any more time down here?
Well, there is a secret door.
And there is an abomination.
And I have a secret asshole. What's your point?
What? Does that mean you have more
We
than
haven't
one?
found that yet.
It's called a fistula. Yeah. No, anyway. So
that's where you keep that?
That's where I keep a lot of things. But that's not the point right now. The point is...
Prison wallet.
The point is, we have the bag that we came down here for. So... we should just go.
Ghouls out of the bag.
The ghouls are out of the bag because they're dead. So let's just get back to Father Santa, whatever the hell his name is, and give him the bones.
But didn't...
Oh, I don't speak goblin. Glorkus talked about a chieftain.
Yeah, but that one back there hasn't really said anything about that other goblin chief sounding figure. Just a fire monster. That's what all he's been talking about practically.
So assuming you shared the information about the chieftain,
that means that there's something else loose beneath the city, and more ghouls.
I think it's time I told the sheriff.
I don't know if we're done.
That's actually an interesting point. If we find this one, it may lead to another, and I'll be stuck down here killing undead. We do have what we came here for, so.
But what is this fire creature?
That's what I can't quite figure out.
It's a Balrog.
He's so tight.
We just don't let it pass.
Exactly. They dug too deep, too greedily.
That's why I went.
The whole time I was just like, that's
looking for Mithril.
Yeah.
Well, in any
No,
case, it also doesn't sound like he wants us back there. And he ain't gonna come out. So
You hear shh, shh, quiet in Goblin coming from behind the barricade.
we don't know what that means.
What did they say, Brip? I mean,
You're
I'm
Brip.
Brip.
Oh no, now he's confused.
Long night, huh?
He starts shooting at
he's-
Calliope.
Giddy.
He said that he's told us to be quiet, so something's happening.
Us or somebody else?
Hopefully us.
Well, maybe there's more. Maybe Calliope should just go open the door.
You're talking too loud.
He said you're
Fire
talking
monster-
too loud.
Fire monster will eat you.
He said the fire monster will eat us.
Hear you, and probably eat you. But not before it says we'll see you next week.
Here it is. Yeah.
Thanks
said
for watching, everybody.
It'll see us next week.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But will
Better
they
than
see
us.
us next week?
You'll see a recording of us next week because somebody's doing
Correct.
stuff for the holidays or whatever.
Oh, somebody
Mhm.
is alive.
All right, everybody, that's it for Whispers of Doom tonight. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us, chuckleheads. Until next time, don't forget to live by the die, die by the
and
die.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. We are definitely the baddies.
Yeah, the whole